We're back with another Tiger Rag Audibles Extra. I'm here with the assistant editor of Tiger Rag, Will Nickel. Today we're going to be talking about Gavin Guidry. He's from Barb in Lake Charles, Louisiana. He was ranked number 1 player in Louisiana, ranked nationally as the number 13 shortstop and number 65 overall prospect. So, Will, how do you think he's dealing with the switch from playing infield to now playing as a pitcher only?
He mentioned that, growing up, pitching was kind of like the secondary thing that he did. He was a hitter first and then a pitcher second because it was just pitching was what you did to help your team win. And last year, going into fall practice, he was hitting. He was going to play infield, but, injuries forced him to start pitching last year. And I think he adjusted really well. He went 3-0 as a starter, a 3.77 ERA. He threw the final out of the College World Series, and I think this year just having the full off season of focusing on pitching instead of splitting time between pitching and hitting is really going to do a lot of good for him.
Yeah, I think it's nice that Guidry's coming in. He's going to be a pitcher. I think that adds so much more depth on the pitching side of this team because as we saw last year, they didn't have as much depth going into the season as they do this season.
Yeah, I think last season they had Paul Skeens, and then there was a lot of people had question marks on the guys behind Skeens. But later on in the College World Series and in the postseason, their staff, their whole pitching staff started to step up. And you've got guys like Nate Ockenhausen, Thatcher Hurd, Kate Anderson, Cam Johnson. You've got a bunch of guys that can really pitch in this year. So I think they're going to focus on having a full rotation that can contribute as opposed to just one guy.
It'll definitely be interesting to see the depth that Jay Johnson's brought into this team and how it affects them with the season opener against VMI on February 16th.